Jazzy and Rich. It's Monday, August 5th, 2024. We are back from a little vacation, obsessed with the Olympics.
It is Simone Biles. There it is. Biles and Jade Carey.
And Olympic champion, Simone Biles.
Golden again.
Obsessed with Simone Biles, obsessed with Noah Lyles.
Said after he was
All
defeated
the aisles.
yesterday in his heat, I won't be underestimating my opponents again, and I feel sorry for my competitors. There's an Olympic gold medal waiting for somebody who wants it the most. This is close. Jamaica's going to do it on debut. They're working on the photo. Noah Lyles is looking anxiously. It's Noah Lyles. And it had to go to a photo finish to decide it.
That was crazy. I watched that. I think, the thing with the Olympics is I don't know what I'm watching live or not live.
I know. I feel like if you're watching it in the evening, it's replays.
It definitely is. Yeah, you have to watch it at like 4 o'clock in the
At
morning.
the evening. But like I was getting up on vacation like at a reasonable time and I turned it on. I'm like, oh, am I watching? Like I think I watched Noah Lyles thing happen live because then I saw the memes and everything right after that. But like this morning, you just walked in and said, give us a Simone Biles update.
Yeah, so this morning was the beam finals for Simone Biles and Sunisa Lee, and they actually, neither one of them medaled. They both got 5th and 6th. And I was like really kind of shocked to see that because USA women's gymnastics is crushing it right now.
Fire.
Yeah, I'm loving it right now. I'm loving the Olympics. I'm loving beach volleyball. I'm loving 3-on-3.
Katie Ledecky.
Katie Ledecky, the
She's
swimming.
a rock star.
Like, it's been so much fun to watch the Olympics, and I'm totally Team USA right now.
I feel like I'm watching this like it is my duty as an American to watch this. Not like it's your job, like it's your patriotic duty, because let's face it, things in America haven't been just, like awesome in all fronts. This is one thing we can get behind and go, USA! USA!
Like we feel united because of it.
Yeah.
Totally.
I was watching this swimming when that guy, Bobby Fink won. Did you see that when he broke the world record?
Amazing.
But where I go when I'm watching it is when they show the person like in last place and how much their ass is getting kicked. And I'm like, what country is that? Because I can't tell what country the guy. And I'm like, if that guy is representing whatever country that is, and he's in the last lane, and he's already been lapped, I'm kind of like, I could probably take that guy. I'll move that country being the Olympics.
It kind of looks like when you watch Katie Ledecky because she's always so far ahead of everyone else. It's like, I saw something on her. It was like the last 10 years of like records, and every single one of them was held by her.
Yeah,
it was like 20 different records, and it was all Ledecky.
She's so cool, and she's, I think, the most like decorated Olympian, like U.S. like American Olympian. I don't know if it's for women or for men, but what I think is like super super dope about her is that her most recent medal, the 8th one, she won to the day in 2012 when she was 15 years old.
Whoa!
So see that picture of her and Michael Jordan?
Yes, dude, the video that's going viral.
Michael Jordan is like Michael Jordan in a suite somewhere. I don't know if it's at the Olympics or something. Katie Ledecky is like in a little baby chair.
She's 2.
She's like 2 years old, sitting there.
Oh my gosh!
Michael Jordan like goes over and plays with her.
Yeah, she's like eating popcorn, and it's Michael Jordan behind her, like trying to like just playing peekaboo with her, trying to cover her mouth.
Oh, that was her.
That's Katie
I saw that. I didn't know that was her.
Yes.
And now look at her. She's got
Like, how'd that happen? Was her family a basketball player?
Her uncle owned a part of some team that maybe the Charlotte Hornets or something like that. He owned something, so that's why she was there. But
that Noah Lyles race, that was so bizarre because it didn't look to me like he won.
Not even close.
Well, until you see the picture at the end.
When I see the picture, I don't understand it because it looks like someone else's foot is further along.
Well, his toe is down on the floor first. That's what it is.
Oh.
And it's cool though because Noah Lyles went viral. I want to say about a year ago for trashing on the NBA for saying how they're not world champions because they're not playing people against the world. So he kind of put his money where his mouth is.
Right.
And people are like, okay, you can talk your mess now, Noah Lyles.
That's exactly what I saw. I saw a bunch of NBA guys going, he won, he could talk. Yeah. It's funny, too.
Captivating to watch.
There's a couple categories, though, that I'm like, do you see canoeing at all?
No.
I'm like, what the hell is that? They're like in a kayak, but they call it canoeing, and they're like in some river. And they go back and forth.
And they got to go upstream and then downstream.
It's
in
weird.
Little green pools.
And then there's the badminton is weird, and ping pong is way weird.
Yeah.
I like the ping pong.
So do I.
Watching
But
that's fascinating.
I can only relate it to that scene in Forrest Gump.
I know.
That's the only thing I know. But I'm watching some of these events. Like, I tell you what looks really cool is handball. Handball, I thought I knew handball. I thought handball was in a racquetball court when I was growing up, and you play with your hands with gloves. Handball, Have you seen it yet?
No.
Yeah, I've seen
It's
some of
like
it.
soccer with a little ball. You're running on the field, you throw it to your buddy. It's like lacrosse without the lacrosse thing.
Maybe they just didn't have sticks that day. Came
It's
up with a new
weird.
sport.
Rugby's really fun to watch too. I don't know if you've seen like the women's team, but
Yeah,
they are
it's
total
crazy.
badass.
Oh yeah,
It's
the lady
so
that
violent.
she caught her teammate catching the ball and then held onto her. I was like, what kind of strength does that take? That's mind blowing. For me, watching field hockey, like I know a lot of people play field hockey, but I'm like, why don't they make the sticks taller? They're like running around and they're hunched over. I'm like, just make the sticks taller. Make it easier on them.
There's so many events that I haven't seen breakdancing. Is that started
No,
yet?
I haven't seen that either.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet. I saw some skateboarding stuff. And then I saw, like, I guess, a couple of events that aren't in the Olympics right now. They took out softball. So softball and baseball are coming back the next Olympics in Los Angeles.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, anyway. That's a little Olympic recap. Kyle's got 3 things we need to know.
That's right. The official medal count for the Paris Olympics as of this morning, America is leading the pack. Woo! USA! Okay, so we have 72 total medals. China is right behind us with 51. The only thing is they have more golds than we do right now. They have 21. We have 19. Now, obviously, it was a pretty busy Sunday. We already talked about Noah Lyles, Ledecky. We talked about all that stuff. But check this out. Big in our house was Scotty Scheffler. He won the gold for the golf tournament. All right, Scotty, let's do this.
What country?
America?
Okay, good.
America. I also think it's important to talk about the French pole vaulter, Anthony Ammirati, whose Olympic dream ended because of his giant bulge that hit the pole in the pole vaulting event. That poor guy. But then is it?
I mean, he's viral now.
I mean,
I actually was working on a song for him. Yeah, here's part of it.
Not as long as his dawn. Bar went bonk. That tree trunk knocked it off.
love it, John Jay.
Dream is gone, but his schlong will live on.
Thank
Buddy,
you
heavy
for
lyrics.
that. So also yesterday was the Miss USA pageant. Miss Michigan was crowned Miss USA. Alma Cooper beat out Miss Kentucky. Now will go on to compete in the Miss Universe pageant. So good luck to her. So the World Health Organization, you guys, called out loneliness as a pressing health threat. One as bad for you as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So it's bad to be lonely. So there's AI for that, just in case you really need a friend and nobody is there for you. There is a new AI companion that literally hangs around your neck and hangs onto every word you say. They're calling it Friend. It's a little necklace that you wear the device around your neck and it just chats with you all day and listens to whatever you have to say and chats back or not if you just want a little listen. And it's your friend. It's your friend.
Does it like text you, I think, right? So it's listening to everything you say and then it texts you. Like, it's really weird and
I don't know. I
so
don't like
next level. I think I would love it, but I would just be by myself all the time talking to this
I
thing.
know. It's not expensive. Like I think AI stuff, and I think like thousands of dollars, right? It's $99 and you can get it. And they are calling it the Tamagotchi with a soul. You guys remember the Tamagotchi?
Yeah, of course.
I'm like pretty sure Grant has one back in the office over
I think
here.
you just go to like friend.com if you need it. There you go. And that's 3 things you need to know.
All right, it's horoscope time. Payton, what's the vibe?
You guys, it's my time to shine, and you guys are probably going to be sick of me, but that's fine. So I'm going to tell you about Leo season and what you can expect based on your zodiac sign.
877-937-1047. Call us right now to get your sign read. Jalia or Jayla. How do you say your name?
It's Jaylee.
Jaylee. Hi.
Pretty.
Hi. What's your
Hi,
sign?
good morning. Capricorn.
Okay, Capricorn. So this Leo season, your ambition is just going to skyrocket. And you're probably going to start planning to take over the world, or at least your neighborhood. But you guys just need to like start small, dream big. That's my vibe for my Capricorns.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jalia. Jaylee. Sharon. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. Oh, my God. You guys are fabulous.
Thank you.
You're fabulous.
So, what's your sign?
Gemini.
Okay, Geminis, this Leo season, you guys are going to be talking so much. People are probably just going to start mistaking you as a professional gabber. So make sure you occasionally pause and take a deep breath this Leo season.
Perfect. Because my heart is pounding talking to you all. I have been listening to you since before bedhead. But thank you, guys.
Bedhead. That's such a good reference.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much for listening.
Take care. Have a great
You
day.
just made our
Thanks
day.
for the horoscope.
Bye. Hi, Jennifer. What's your sign?
I am a Libra.
Just like Kyle. Okay, Libras, your guys' social calendar this Leo season, it's going to be so packed. So you're probably just going to need to hire a personal assistant. So remember that balance is key and nobody likes a double booker.
Yes, that's true.
Don't cancel on your friends because you don't have your stuff together.
I don't plan on it.
All right, Jennifer, have a great day. Thank you for listening.
You too. All right, bye.
Okay, how about for Rich, the Pisces?
Yeah, Rich, my Pisces, your dreams, they're going to be so vivid this Virgo season. It ain't Virgo season, John Jay. Sorry. It is Leo season. And honestly, Rich, your dreams are probably going to start spilling into reality. So just make sure that you wake up before you try to swim with all those little fishies, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Dream big. You're dreaming anyway.
Yeah, basically.
How about Virgo?
Virgo, you're going to be extra this Leo season. You're going to be organizing your sock drawer with such precision that it's probably going to be mistaken for a work of art. So just remember that not everybody appreciates the beauty of perfectly folded laundry, and take that to yourself, John Jay.
Interesting. Yeah. What about for Leo season, for you?
I mean, like I said, it's our time to shine, and we definitely will shine this Leo season. We just need to try to not blind everyone with our dazzling charisma. So sunglasses are probably going to be a necessary, you guys.
I love that, though. It's like a necessary accessory.
Well, that's where I was getting at.
You just came up with the best word ever.
It's a necessary. So, Grant, where are your sunnies? Because I'm going to be wearing them in the studio for the rest of the Leo season.
Okay, welcome back. 104.7 Kiss FM. It's John, Jane, Rich. What just happened in the Olympics, Payton? We're watching the Olympics.
Yeah. Something absolutely crazy just happened. Well, Simone Biles, she just got silver for USA, and Jordan Childs, she wasn't even in the podium right now, and literally they reviewed it again, and she just got bronze for USA right now.
She's crying,
like ugly crying right now. Like everybody is jumping for joy for her right now in the arena. Like that is absolutely epic. I'm so happy for her. Oh my goodness, that is amazing.
They changed the score though.
They went back, reviewed it, and then changed it again. So she got
like
bronze.
The Noah Lyles thing.
Yeah.
Where the guy won.
Where they were like, Jamaica's got it. And they're like, wait, no Lyles. Yeah, so USA, we got 2 medals just now on the floor final.
All right, let's get into some TV. I watched, I think, a lot of TV. But at the same time, when I was writing it down, I don't know if there's a lot of TV. First of all, did any of you guys watch the Joe Rogan comedy special?
Yeah.
I watched part of it.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, that was great.
It was live on Netflix, and I felt like I might have been maybe 5 minutes behind him if he was really live. I don't know. But it was kind of cool to watch. I thought he was great. Dirty Pop was #1 for a while on Netflix, right? That took a turn that did you see it, Rich?
No.
It was really good.
No, I didn't see it.
I had no idea if you're into NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and you want to know the history of them and the guy that put it together, fascinating.
Like if you're into any boy band ever, basically.
Yeah. But especially
O-Town.
when you find out that the guy that put them together, it was a Ponzi scheme. It wasn't about music.
What?
He was using them to fund other accounts. It was literally one of the largest pyramid schemes ever.
Really?
And the dude owned TCBY yogurt.
Yeah.
And NYPD pizza.
Oh, I like NYPD.
I know, it's so weird.
It was bizarre. It was really bizarre.
And then
the music just got popular on its own?
Yeah.
But it wasn't part of the
Then
deal.
He had the formula. He had the formula for boy bands, and he could have probably just been successful off of that.
Yeah.
But no, he was running this whole thing behind the scenes. It was
this
so
guy
messed up.
would have these little functions, and he would have the boy bands like Backstreet Boys, and have video of it, Backstreet Boys NSYNC performing for these groups of people, which they thought were record execs and all this stuff, but it was actually his investors in his Ponzi scheme. I mean, it's freaking nuts, man. It's I highly recommend it. It's
okay.
Fascinating.
I'll get down on that.
Especially now with Deadpool, with the opening scene in Deadpool is bye bye with NSYNC, and it's like, oh wow, if that wouldn't happen if it wasn't for Lou Pearlman. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy, man. Okay, so the show that I watched, and it's #1 on Netflix, I think, is The Girl's Guide to Solving a Murder.
Joe Rogan's #1 right now. But that's #2.
Did you see it?
I finished it.
So did I.
Yeah.
Wasn't it good?
It was really good.
Did you predict it all?
I actually did. It had a few really interesting twists and turns. So the idea of it is this girl, she's a really good girl, and she has to figure out what her final senior project is going to be, and she wants to solve a murder of a fellow student that happened 5 years prior. And there were a lot of twists and turns. I didn't figure out either one of the turns.
I guessed right away who I thought the killer was. I was totally wrong. But I was up until the last minute.
I was wrong like 8 times.
I know. I highly recommend this show too. It's The Good Girl's Guide to Solving a Murder. Right? It's so good. What else? Game of Thrones last night sucked.
Oh man, they did it again. Because it's like I really like the show. In fact, I like Game of Thrones so much. I started going back over vacation and reading the books of Game of Thrones to kind of look for. I know you would, but I really enjoyed it. But the last episode of Game of Thrones is a big setup for season 3, and they really give you nothing. Sometimes they give you a little satisfying end, and then they set up something else. It was all set up. It's I don't like it.
So I finished Game of Thrones, right? It was like an hour and a half long. This is last night, and I was kind of like, what? What did I see? So sometimes when I don't understand a show, I Google it, and I'll be like, the season finale of Game of Thrones explained. And I'm reading it, and everyone's so excited for the big dragon fight scene that's supposed to happen now in season 3. I wanted that. That should be the season finale of season 2.
They already set that up the last 2 episodes. There's going to be a big dragon war. So show the dragon war.
Every time I get in the sauna, I go in my sauna and I try to watch something. That's how I watch Dirty Pop. I do about 20, 30 minutes of a show every day until I'm through with it. I started yesterday this movie, and I was done. There's nothing else on TV, I think. I feel like I've seen it all, right? So I remember, and I'm not getting political, but I am. That guy, J.D. Vance, he wrote this book, and they turned it into a movie that Ron Howard directed.
Hillbilly Elegy.
Oh, I thought it was Hillbilly Effigy.
No, Elegy is like a sad poem.
Oh, well, I'm about half hour in, and it's really good.
Is it sad?
I'm to the part where his mom ODs and goes in the hospital. But if you saw the speech that he gave, she was there 10 years clean. Yeah. Like, I had no idea. It's such a weird thing. I didn't know any of this stuff. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's so far, half hour in, really good. Really good.
Well, Ron Howard directed.
I'm assuming he turns into vice president or a nominee later. I don't know if they put that at the end. I don't know when it was made.
Squeeze that in somehow.
Yeah, anyway. Fam, Jodgy and Rich, we're back from a little vacation. So if you remember a couple weeks ago, I remember, Kyle, you were talking about some mosquito bites you got. Lots of mosquito bites?
Yeah, the no-see-ums.
Right. And this is Stacks and Hacks, where I do over stacks of information, and Rich got life hacks. So the no-see-ums, get this. There are 4 reasons why mosquitoes love you. 4. Do you fit into one of these categories? You just exercised.
Not usually.
You're wearing dark clothing.
Yeah, okay.
You were drinking alcohol.
No?
Maybe this next one. You haven't showered.
Usually.
They're attracted to a specific type of bacteria. And we have more bacteria near our ankles and feet. And that's why the mosquitoes are targeted toward you.
That's so weird. I'd always heard it was like your blood type. They liked certain blood types.
Sweet blood.
Well, how do they know? Until they bite you.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I also heard it has something to do with your gut health and then your diet. Like if you eat more sweets, they're more attracted to you.
Did you know that schools now teach a different alphabet song than the one we learned?
Yes.
What?
It's like going viral. It's basically the same, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, except for the tone is just different.
Oh, I thought it was, is it the LMNOP?
That's because we skipped it.
Yeah.
Listen.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I never will forget how to say the alphabet.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
What's with the snaps?
I'm not here for it. I don't know. But they basically want to chop it up because the LMNT or whatever it is.
LMNOP.
LMNOP.
One of those is an
Maybe that's why they
brand.
chopped it up. Dang it.
LMNOP sounds like one word. But I tested my 10-year-old nephew on this, and I said, King, sing me the alphabet. And he sang the alphabet the right way, so I don't know.
Okay. Hashtag keep LMNOP.
Plus, then you go. Now I know my ABCs. Won't
Next
you
time,
please
won't you
sing with me? Yeah. What the heck? Why would
You don't need to
change
change that. That's one of the
There's
things we
so
got
many
right.
other things you could be working on.
Let's
Changing the
fix
alphabet.
other things.
Yeah. Here's a couple good news stories. A woman in South Carolina hit the lottery for $300,000 just days after losing her job. And a guy in North Carolina hit the lottery for $200,000 after a fortune cookie told him, don't miss out on your chance to win big.
Whoa.
Wow.
So he went and bought a lottery ticket.
That's
It's
cool.
the first fortune cookie ever that's actually hit.
Do you guys have air fresheners in your house?
Yes.
Where do you put them, Rich?
On the floor.
Where?
in the hall.
Okay. Peyton, do you?
I put one in my closet, and I keep them basically everywhere there's an outlet.
Kyle, do you?
Yeah, same. They're like all over where they're just plugged in the wall.
The floor.
A feng shui expert says the best place for an air freshener isn't your living room. It's right by your front door, so you're hit with a nice smell when you walk in, and it's not too strong everywhere else.
I like that. I recommend putting an air freshener in your closet, though, because it is nice walking into a fresh-smelling closet with clothes.
I could see that.
A 3,200-year-old Egyptian tablet was found, and it was like from some office back in the day, and they had attendance and work absences written down on this thing.
Really?
And ancient Egyptians, the reason for skipping a work day, because they were embalming their brother, brewing beer, and stung by a scorpion. This is all true.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Stung by a scorpion.
But they had offices back then? That's interesting.
Whatever they do. Vietnamese doctors removed a live 2-foot-long eel from a man's abdomen after it chewed through his intestines. The man had intentionally inserted the eel, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
Gross.
Did he survive?
Yeah, no one knows why he did that, though. In a new survey, a new poll, 27% of Americans say they're worried they're becoming their parents. The average person realizes that. They act like their parents right around 30 years old.
Oh, I realized that, and I'm almost 26 next week, and I am so much like my mom. And it's actually kind of really annoying.
Really?
Yeah, because she does stuff that's annoying, and then I'm like
what's your most mom quality?
like when we're talking about something, and then we just switch topics. Like, you'll be asking me about something, and I'll be like, so Kyle.
Deadpool and Wolverine can't be stopped. They made another $97 million its second weekend. We were having dinner on Saturday, I think it was, and we're driving home, my whole family, all three of my boys and my wife in the car, and all of a sudden Dutch goes crazy because Kanye dropped Vultures 2 right in the middle of dinner.
Yeah.
And it got consumed with it. Did you guys hear any of it?
I heard a little bit of it.
We heard the whole thing over and over.
I just saw
again.
that he name dropped Taylor Swift
Yes.
and Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
Actually,
you like
it was Lil Wayne does that. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I like it. It's a Kanye album.
It's really
so,
good.
yeah.
It's really, really good. Rich, what do you got for life hacks?
Let's talk about being back to school, or anytime you have any sort of exam. This can work for people that are, just studying for any kind of test. You get nervous and you study, and then you forget the thing that you study. So scientists have come together with a great life hack that's proven to work, and it is scented erasers. Go buy yourself a pencil that you're going to use for a test that has a scented eraser, like strawberries, or even I think they even have broccoli smelling ones.
Ew, Rich.
I know, it's gross, but they have them. And you take a whiff while you're memorizing. And then again, during your testing, associating scents with memory is very powerful and effective. Try it, get your A+, and then report back to us here at the John Jay and Rich Show. All those life hacks are up at johnjayandrich.com.